Microsoft isn't able to get their hands on Series X machines. So they are using dev units that look a little different, but run similar, if not exactly like the Series X. This is huge. These are red flags for us consumers, us gamers, us console gamers, right? Or just gamers in general. These are red flags to tell us this tech shortage is getting worse. That the companies that are producing these systems can't even get their hands on the system to host tournaments. That is huge. Now, something that I found very fascinating, this wasn't a part of this article, was that Series S, of course, not really mentioned in the in the statement and that thing. But what was really eye-opening to me is that as we play, and a lot of us know who have Series S, as we keep playing, we see, oh, okay, this thing's supported. And I strongly believe, as well as what they've said, Microsoft has talked about how the Series S is still going to be supported. It's a fully supported machine. But this is the part that's great news for Series S owners. People who are concerned, right? People who are concerned about the Series S not lasting. Well, this console generation, there's no doubt out there, first off, that the 2021 that we had for gaming was not the real gaming generation, not the real gaming push that we really were going to expect, right? That 2021, we're missing stuff. We've missed a bunch of stuff. Now, this upcoming year, hands down, is going to be the greatest year of gaming. I swear, it's game-wise, if you're going to want to get your hands on consoles, because it is going to be the greatest generation of gaming. But these PS5s and these Xboxes are going to be very, very hard to come by. You got to figure out what you want to do. But the Series S, the console, this console is blowing my mind. But those people who are wildly mistaken saying that the Series S isn't going to last, we just have to take a step back out of the situation. The console generation is been held back a little bit. We're seeing an issue. We're seeing an issue with the releases. We're seeing an issue with all of the tech. We're seeing an issue of us getting all of this stuff in the households of gamers. That's having a problem. So why? Think with me. As a community, as a logical gaming community, why would these companies who develop this hardware, whether it's the Series S, the Series X, the PlayStation 5, why would they start developing the next generation of hardware, which people are like, oh, we're going to get a new revision of the series? Why would they do that if this current generation hasn't even got its good start yet? We haven't even had a full year of real games. We've had some, but we haven't had the gaming year that we're used to. And so going into 2022, we are going to be getting that year. Finally, 2022 is the year that we were supposed to get last year, but we're going to be getting it next year. Okay. Everything this current gen has been pushed out super far. Super far. So when it comes to the fact that they can't even get their hands on Series X's for a simple tournament, and people are like, the Series S isn't going to last, I beg to differ. I think that because everything has been so held back, that the lifespan of this thing just got prolonged. Not equal though, not 1 year, 2 to 3 years. I honestly believe that the Series S is going to last, and Microsoft, gaming companies are looking at that system and going like, we gotta figure out how we are going to make games for that thing, because obviously the Series X and PlayStation 5 aren't able to be purchased because of jack wagon scalpers and all that stuff, at least for another year. So when I look and I see stuff like the tech shortage is increasing, computer parts are going through the roof, people aren't able to buy graphics cards because crypto miners are purchasing up all the graphics cards, people aren't able to upgrade their stuff because different companies can't produce the products fast enough, people aren't able to get these next-gen consoles, high-end next-gen consoles, in their households because scalpers are buying them and overpriced, and they're overpriced online, and people are smart and they're like, it's not worth it to me. When I hear that, I look at the system. You can go to the store in the next week. If you decide I want to buy a Series S, you can have one within a week. I honestly, I can right now go online, go on GameStop and order a Series S to my house. Just saying it. And I thought that I was going to be done talking about this. I thought for sure, I'm like, you know what? I don't need to talk about it anymore. I've kind of, I've covered all my points. But when I was listening to the Spawnwave, my morning news by Spawnwave, love that guy, he's awesome. And he was talking at length about how they cannot, even Microsoft can't get their hands on Series X. I thought to myself, this is huge news.